Hello, where in the world is Nos Biggs today? Well, he's at the Orlando Sunshine Resort in Orlando, Florida. And I think one of the highest compliments you can give to a resort management team is me feeling as if it's home. Last night, after a 12-hour drive, which should have taken 7, that's the long story, I arrive at 9 o'clock, still time to check in, and Tyler meets me and already has everything done. All he asks for is grab the key and go. The next morning, Sharon calls and says, I've taken care of your extended stay. That's another process you don't need to know about. Could have taken 15, 20 minutes. And she and Joelle had already resolved those two issues. And as I was preparing a small token of appreciation, you always do have a little thank you when people have done something for you. I told her, I said, I don't have anyone now. I'm alone. And my father passed away in May, and my son has decided to go in a different direction than what I had hoped. So right now, I'm sort of the lone Forex trader. Another one of our websites. So the loneforextraders.com and nosbiggs.com and trynaturopathy.com are the 3 properties that I'm going to be communicating to, a YouTube channel, and then the Doji boys, Aaron and Xavier, are going to drop in these videos that I want to communicate with you. Now, the guy that's sort of guiding this suggests that this is insane, to have 3 separate entities coming in 3 separate directions. And I said, well, it's the same voice. I'm just doing different things. So this is specifically for Nos Biggs. Where in the world is Nos Biggs today, and what is he up to? And then read the top bar and see the things I'm doing. But the visits, like where in the world today, it's going to be specific. And in this case, I found a home. And it's the Orlando Sunshine Resort in Orlando, Florida. Sharon, Joelle, and Tyler made it so. So always try naturopathy. And we're pretty good traders at theloneforextrader.com. And if you want to know where in the world is Nos Biggs, check out our website and where we're going to be. Now, I know that I'm headed to St. Thomas on Monday. I'm going to take a ferry to St. Croix. And I'm going to see life in a St. Croix hostel. Now you might say, oh, Mr. Gibson, I thought you had a lot of money. Well, I don't know. A lot's all relative. So I'm going to live in a hostel for 2 days. Then I'm going to get a real nice hotel for the Friday symposium. Earl Phillip, the former head of North Carolina Trump, is now in venture capital, and he's got this thing called Leafy Cabinet, and I begged him to give me more shares, and it was oversubscribed, so I got very few shares. But he's worked out a way when I can earn some shares. So the first of these is I sponsored his symposium, Leafy Cabinet in St. Croix, and that's Friday night, the 1st October. So it's whatever the 1st October. Now we're going to have a VIP session, and that's 7 till 10, and so a meet and greet, and people look at me and decide whether or not they want to have naturopathy or they want to do Forex or all the other things I do. And at 10 o'clock, the governor, Earl Phillip, and myself are going to have a talk. So where in the world is Nos Biggs? 3 days Orlando, 2 days St. Thomas. October the 5, I've finished with St. Croix. And hopefully we turn it on to be the cannabis capital of the world.